Brilliance Audio.
You Again by Nick Spalding. Performed by Henrietta Mear and Will Watt. Joel. Amy didn't like the Sin City. She didn't like it at all. "It's too rich," she used to say, turning her nose up at Tarkan's excellent efforts before ordering yet another Bellini. I bet Cara will like the Sin City. I bet she will like it just fine. I look at my gorgeous girlfriend, which is a much happier thing to do than picture the wicked harpy in my mind's eye. I'm very much looking forward to creating new memories with Cara on Wimbufushi, the first of which will involve that cocktail, and the second of which will hopefully involve the tiny bikini she bought on ASOS a week ago. It's got these little twirly tassel things at the hips and sequin bits right on top of her. Amy! The shock runs through my body like one of the airport security guards has decided to try out their new taser on me. I feel my legs go weak and my vision go wonky. My heart starts to pound. As the blood drains from my face, I blink rapidly, trying to unsee what I think I've just seen. Oh, it must be a hallucination. One triggered by all the recent stress I've been under at work. And I was just daydreaming about my Sin City, wasn't I? Which made me think about Amy, didn't it? Yes, that's it. I didn't really just see her walking towards passport control in a floaty blue dress, pushing a suitcase alongside a tall man in a Hawaiian shirt, her hair up in that side ponytail she always liked to drape back over her left shoulder. For a moment, I'm convinced that I did hallucinate the whole thing because Amy has disappeared. But then she re-emerges from behind a gaggle of excited tourists, and I can see that I'm not hallucinating at all. My ex-wife, Amy, is here at the airport right now. "Joel, are you okay?" Cara asks, putting her hand on my arm. I can't let her know what I've seen. This is supposed to be a happy, exciting day. I don't want to ruin it for her by revealing that I've just seen my evil ex-wife less than 50 yards away from us, heading airside with a man who also seems very familiar to me for some reason.
Amy. I make my way past the emergency exit and turn to my left as I get to the next bulkhead. My seat is 67E, the second one along, and I'm happy to see that the overhead compartment is empty. My carry-on suitcase is considerably lighter than that poor woman's, so I have no trouble getting it secured before moving forward to my seat. I pick up the little bag that contains my eye mask, toothbrush, and toothpaste, along with the small pillow that I will pop behind my back later, to make sure I'm as comfortable as possible. As I do this, I look up to see the man in the pink shirt emerge from behind the other side of the bulkhead. He looks absolutely terrified. As I lock eyes with him, it's my turn to let out a strangled cry. "Joel! It's Joel!" The strength starts to drain out of my legs. I blink rapidly several times in a row. Whatever success I may have had calming my nerves is immediately and comprehensively undone. I could spend the rest of my natural life searching the never-ending backwaters of YouTube's content, looking for stress-relieving exercises, and I would still never find one that could help me with the situation I find myself in now. You could also inject me with a combination of Valium, Prozac, valerian root, chamomile and lavender essential oil, and it still wouldn't slow my heartbeat or stop my legs from shaking one jot. In my absolute panic, my body completely overrides my brain and does the best thing it can to counteract the horror that's just been placed in front of me. In a desperate act of self-preservation, it lobs my small pillow at Joel's head. This will accomplish nothing, of course. In no way will a ballistic British Airways pillow remove me from this horrifying situation. If only it could. The pillow bounces off Joel's stunned forehead and pinwheels across the cabin to fall in the lap of an elderly woman who is taking a sip from a bottle of water. Remarkably, she manages to spill not a drop as she squawks in surprise at the sudden arrival of the squishy oblong. "Oi! What did you do that for?" Joel exclaims, hand going to his forehead. "What?" I bellow. No more words will form in my mouth. I'm just so incredibly poleaxed by this turn of events that proper language has deserted me. "What are you doing here, Joel?" I eventually force out. "It is you, isn't it?"